System Integrity Unit, and for the District Attorney of Los Angeles, Van Nuys Court, and Los Angeles Court. Not only LAPD officers involved with child pornography crimes in my home for about 30 years, but involved with impersonating a Secret Service agent. I do want to state this is the website where you can find all the evidence. Not only with them impersonating a Secret Service agent on the date of 9/16/2017 at my AB 109 probation office, but then facilitating my torture in this home while paying off mother and brother to commit medical fraud. Them parked directly over here. Let me show you where they're parked at. Been there for 9 months, misusing city funds, not only to hide child pornography crimes they committed, but impersonating a Secret Service agent and murdering one as well. Not only the proof of the murder, of them murdering a Secret Service agent who died accidentally, supposedly on a kayak boat, was drowned by LAPD officers. We're going to show you the proof now. There goes the LAPD officers, not only involved in a plot against the White House with explosives, but while working with Iran and United Kingdom. I want to state we're going to take you and show you all the proof of them involved with child pornography, terrorism, and a plan to blow up the White House, and why they impersonated a Secret Service agent on 9/16/2017, but why they committed the first ever death penalty crime in United States history of war crimes committed by these officers. We're going to go ahead and show you how the proof of them committing child pornography in my bathroom. As you can see, the LAPD there, they've not only been there for 8 months connected to my home, but facilitating my torture by hate crime while electrocuting me, poisoning me, but under organized gang stalking, which states law enforcement involved with the unofficial operation with federal agents, but committing computer crimes, phone hacking, poisonings, druggings, and them sending a 5-page virus on May 4th, 2017 to www.whitehouse.gov, then impersonating a Secret Service agent and attempted to steal my Social Security at my AB 109 probation office in Pacoima, California, where you can see it on my probation report. Now you can see 20,000 pictures and videos of these officers involved with child pornography, hate crime, espionage, terrorism, a plan to blow up the White House while they worked with the United Kingdom, and Iran in a planned attack, but why they're facilitating my torture and never leaving this area but stealing 9 phones, copywriting 12 of them, and also 3 laptops. Even the Department of Justice child exploitation line, they changed the phone number. I want to state not only committing $670,000 trillion in cybercrimes. You can check my name on the internet. I'm a physics major. I do want to state on MARK period SHALLIT period 902 at Instagram.com. There's 20,000 pictures and videos that will convict these officers into life and death penalty crimes. I do want to state this was a letter here that was sent to the White House when they sent a 5-page virus. And we're going to show you how the Tesla components that the LAPD officers put on my computer technician linked them to the child pornography in my bathroom by macro. You hear all that noise out there and racket? Now, I want you to check about 10 minutes ago, as today's the 12th, 9/12/2019. I want you to check if about 30 minutes ago there was supposed to be an LAPD helicopter above my house. No, there wasn't. Just like on August 4th, 2019, when Dale's supervisor was contacted at 911, who stated the LAPD helicopter and the LAPD SUV shouldn't have been in the front gate of 18620 Hatteras Street, Tarzana, California, 91356. But then the very kayak boat on top of a vehicle passing by at the same time, but then murdering a Secret Service agent that I gave evidence to on them. And then they kidnapped me the next day and the next morning by using somebody part of the security state I went against in my home, not only stealing over millions of dollars in evidence and private stuff, over $1 million, yes, but they kidnapped me and took me to a fake hospital for 10 days. Which my medical provider contacted me back, said, "This is a fake hospital, we're not paying for this. What happened to you? Are you okay?" Tarzana Hospital, Mrs. Barbara stated she's waiting for my statement. She'll take care of the issue. They kidnapped me for 10 days. I do want to file criminal charges for kidnapping and illegal drugging, but medical fraud, then paying mother and brother to commit medical fraud, paying off my brother on May 6, 2016, not to go to jail for 2 years for working without a contractor's license, but to sign medical paperwork illegally committing medical fraud. I want to state not only under www.nerdyhires.com did they use my accounts, markshalom666 at gmail.com, but my stolen phone number linked to their vehicle by C as in cat, V as in Victor, 1 is 1 radio. As it was linked to their vehicle, they stole 9 phones by identity theft and even did 1 phone theft of mine and did a SIM card swap to my mom's phone. I went to the state that they stole my phone number, 714-770-4106, and hid it under my brother's name for 2 years. But part of the deal, they worked out with them to commit medical fraud for them and get off a 2-year jail sentence. Now, I do want to press criminal charges on these officers. I do want them arrested immediately for the child pornography. I do want to come forward and fill out paperwork, as I'm one of the child crime victims, even though it's been 20 years. I do want to file against these officers for committing a child pornography crime to me. And I do want to file that immediately, and I want action arrest immediately done on these officers as well. Now we're going to go ahead and show you how everything is linked to them and how they're facilitating a torture through cameras in my house, over 500,000, and we're going to show you all that now. We're going to go ahead and show you some of the phones they copyrighted. This is one of the serial numbers you should keep. They cause $1 trillion in crimes on each phone about. Copywriting every website, Apache software, Google software, Apple software, and much more. You see how many vehicles they have? I do want them arrested immediately, by the way. And I want them charged for child pornography in my bathroom. I want the 30 years of families in my home notified, and giving the LAPD's insurance policy to go ahead and file claims against these officers for not only victimizing their children, but women in my bathroom, and them involved with not only a devil-worshipping organization who rapes children, rapes women, kills children, but sacrifices children, and linked directly to them as well. And that man not only invades my privacy, but to send people like this into the building, but to jam stuff with carts. They jam internet. That's what they do. They're internet jammers. But we're gonna go ahead and show you some facts, motherboards, serial numbers that prove all my facts. I don't want to be not 100% when I show you stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. I want to state they use people in my home to kidnap me, like the guy that just came out the room, but that's not before LAPD goes to their window and has them try to help kidnap. But in part of the security state, I do want to state these LAPD officers hacked the United States Pentagon 1 hour after Sergeant Placencia, Major Crimes Conspiracy section came by, and so did her partner. Problem is, the same partner of hers called this guy in my house on a Sunday at 11:40 a.m., not only on August 19, 2019, but using people in my home to commit crimes against me, like my cousin next door. And we're going to show you how they connect to my home phone, but how they make sure I get an illegal phone that's a transmitter, which is illegal to sell, but just so I don't report them. And they use this right here to knock out crimes and knock out SIM cards. And why they brought this here now, but never a truck ever driving like that down my block. But they bring those vehicles through, since the crimes are committed through radio and radar frequency. And that's why FBI was on an official operation as well, and under FBI Radar 2, but not before he was on the initial crime of May 4, 2017 as FBI 2. Now, what they do is retaliate because they listen to everything in my home, but we're going to state why the LAPD board meeting calendar was found